State House of Assembly screens commissioner nominees. Good evening. Thank you for joining me on NTA News Highlights. I am Arut Nde. Now the news in details. The policies, formulation and implementation which has not taken its full grip due to incompetent executive will soon be a thing of the past. Assembly correspondent Obahai Sense reports that this follows the commencement of screening of commissioner nominees that will form cabinets for the executive arm of government in the state. The undergoing screening of the nominees is by Cross River State House of Assembly Committee on Judiciary, Public Matters, Public Petition, and Conflict Resolutions.
A screening process which is intended to ensure competent and technical individuals are given the opportunity to man the MGAs in the state.
For me, I would say the process was excellent, good, and fantastic.
People first is a slogan for the Street Prince, and it's going to be a household name. As you know, we're going to make sure that governance gets to the people, because that's the basics of governance.
The members of the committee must be commended for doing a very thorough work. In fact, the members made sure that they perused every document one after the other, and I'm happy that I was able to scale through.
The Speaker of Cross River State House of Assembly charged the Commissioner hopeful to see the exercise as a constitutional mandate, not a process to victimize anyone.
All of us have come with high hopes, expectant of making sure to become commissioners in less than no distant time. The House of Assembly wishes all of you well. We pray that all of you will make it.
We've taken our time to screen the various nominees. We've gone through their credentials. We've also gone through their activities and even political participation and their social status in their communities. We have come to see that His Excellency did a very good job, taking his time to pick out these few from the general public to serve with him in his ESCO.
The designates are of the view that they will work hard to fulfill Governor Basio II administration mandate, christening the people first, if confirmed by the House. In Calabar, Obahai Sense, NTA News.
In the same vein, successful minister nominees after screening by the National Assembly have been challenged to work with President Bola Tinubu towards driving the administration economic policies to cushion the effects of present realities on the people. Paul Abel completes the report.
After the March weights and final release of minister nominees, which after screening by the National Assembly will be the critical factors in the pursuance to deliver the dividends of democracy and other variables in the President Bola Tinubu administration, Nigerians are upbeat that the spread outside party lines and use of trusted, tested, and performed past governors, among other names, is commendable.
The president should, as a matter of urgency, put the right peg in the right hole. What is going to happen is that we are going to see immediate positive changes in our nation. I want to join my voice with other Nigerians, other reasonable Nigerians who have said, let's give peace a chance. I want to believe that this government will obey Nigerian constitution and obey the law. That way, there will be economic growth, there will be peace in the land, and that will enable all the sectors to be able to work and achieve success.
The expectations of Nigerians is that His Excellency Mr. President will use his vast political knowledge and institutional memory of the crisis that is bedeviling Nigeria to assign portfolios to the various nominees in their areas of key competence. This is important because we're expectant to hit the ground running. There is no time to experiment.
The concerned Nigerians also speak on the subnational with good leadership to support the developmental strides of the federal government.
The appointees should not see the appointment as political settlement, but a call to duty. Cross Riverians deserve the best. Agriculture, healthcare, education, environment, forestry, security, just to mention a few. All these critical sectors needs urgent attention.
They also appeal for equitable gender inclusiveness as promised during the campaigns, while believing that critical public infrastructure and the extension of rail lines will be implemented to reduce the high cost of transportation occasioned by the removal of fuel subsidy. In Calabar, Paul Abel, Nta News.
In the related developments, Nigerians in Calabar are optimistic that those appointed to serve in the federal and state executive council cabinets are competent and have the capacity to change the face of governance in the country, as well as tackle myriads of challenges facing the country. Nta Calabar reports that the people said this in reaction to the ministerial lists.
Governments at the federal and state level have presented a list of politicians nominated to work with the president and governor to achieve their agenda aimed at delivering the dividends of democracy to the people. The people believe that if this must be achieved, then those nominated to perform this task must be men and women of integrity with competence and leadership skills.
Actually, for the federal, it's kind of fair because it's not just zoned to a particular. There are some PDP members that are appointed. There are some APC members. There are some other parties.
The way they are going about it is not the best. They should bring in new people. We have young guys. We have educated people who can pilot the affairs of this country.
I saw Wike. Of course, Wike had to be a minister. He played a very big role for the election.
Others speak on what should be done to tackle constraints negating economic growth in the country.
The same people that have been ruling us are still the same people on this seat, and they just keep rotating the seats for themselves. Our governor is barely 2 months in seat now. So I think so far what he's doing, let's just see. He's doing so fine. For the list, I saw some names that I haven't seen before. I can say, okay, kudos to him.
Nigerians believe that the beauty of democracy is when the government and the governed work together to achieve a common goal. In Calabar, Nta Calabar, NTA News.
That is it on our news highlights for today. Thank you for watching.